Okay, we're gonna start off with the Wizard of Oz.
I think you need to talk louder.
We're gonna start with the Wizard of Oz
That's better. We gotta talk loud.
by the thing we're reading out of.
Check my.
Based on the original story by L. Frank Baum, and this particular book illustrated by Hillary Clinton Brown.
Beer time.
Beer time. All right. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. So anyway, Dorothy. Dorothy was an orphan, and she lived in Kansas, over in Kansas, with her Aunt Em.
She's looking at it.
It's Aunt Em, dude. She's in the friggin' cellar.
That's Dorothy.
That's Em. It's Dorothy's in the friggin' house, man.
Just stand. Watch your house fly away.
Just watch it fly away. Aunt Em don't give a shit. Anyway, so Dorothy's like moping around in this farm, right? And she's like, "Oh man, wish there was something better in life," and all this bullshit.
Didn't she bust her head or something?
Yeah, or something like that. I think it happened, but like a tornado comes, right? Because it's Kansas, and I guess Kansas is known for tornado season, and this happened in like 1931, I think. But anyway, tornado comes, it rips the house right off the fucking ground, and Aunt Em is like in the cellar, and she's like, "Oh shit, there goes my house. Hope nobody's in it." Well, come to find out, Dorothy was in the damn house. Hang on. Oh,
So foamy.
so foamy. So anyway, so this house is just flying around, batshit crazy, and then it lands right, and Dorothy's like, "I have no idea what the hell's going on."
And she wrecked her house on some on a bitch.
Yeah, it was the wicked bitch of the West's sister, who is an even more wicked bitch than what she is. And she had these bomb-ass ruby slippers. And Dorothy was like, "Oh shit." And she's got her dog with her, by the way, man. Dog made it through all this.
May as well add felony theft.
Yeah,
to
and
the murder.
she's like, "Look at those shoes, man." And then, out of nowhere, this... The good witch, because apparently there's the good, the bad, and the ugly witch in Oz. That's how that works. But the good witch shows up, and she's like, "Hey, Dorothy, you killed the most baddest bitch in the land. Won't you jack her fucking shoes, man?"
Alright.
And Dorothy did. She took them.
That's accessory.
And Dorothy's like, "Listen, man, I don't even know where I'm at." And then the good witch was like, "Hey, man, you're in Oz with all these little midget people." And Dorothy's like, "Okay, cool. But my problem is, how far away is this place from fucking Kansas?" That's all I want to get back to. Hang on, Bob, you go ahead.
It's over the rainbow.
It's over the rainbow.
That's where it's at. It's over refracted light. It's over that way. All right,
So-
let me look in here. Okay.
So after that, Dorothy's like, "Well, how do I get back home?" And the good bitch was like, "Oh, I'll tell you what. Once you go see the Wizard of Oz, he could probably lead you in the right direction." And she's like, "Just follow the fucking..."
Where's the Munchkins at?
Oh, this book's poorly illustrated,
They
dude.
cut out the Munchkins.
They totally did. They didn't want to be prejudiced.
No, they are prejudiced.
They are prejudiced for cutting out Munchkins. But the good witch is like, "Well, go talk to the wizard. He'll probably help you out. Just follow the yellow brick road. It'll lead you straight to it. And then you'll turn right on 23 and you'll go about 10 miles. And you'll find it."
It's out by Rush.
It's out. It's out around Rush. And so Dorothy gets going down the road, and she runs into the Scarecrow, and he's out in the middle of this field, hung up on a stick and whatnot. And Dorothy's like, "Hey, this probably sounds stupid, and I know I was given very, very clear directions, but do you know where the wizard's at? Because like the road's like forking." And I don't not too sure because I'm from Kansas.
And she's cool. She's totally cool that she's talking to a scarecrow.
Not flipping her
Like,
shit one bit.
Bad enough that it's a talking scarecrow, but it's a stranger, and she's like, "Hey, bro, you wanna?" But this was back in the 1930s, and I think rape was legal back then.
Yeah, it
so
was.
She didn't care.
And the scarecrow was like, "Well, I tell you what, if you can get me down on this fucking pole, man,
Get this stick out of my
get
ass.
this stick exactly.
I'll walk with you.
Well, I'll go with you." And he's like, "But I'm not too smart, and I'm not too sure because like my fucking brain."
They're staring deep into each other's
Dude,
eyes in this picture.
He is gonna raw straw that shit, man.
Raw straw.
But anyway,
Oh, shit.
he's like, "But I'm not real too good at thinking on account of I don't have a brain."
Oh, you
And-
don't have a brain. Is that the one without the brain?
The scarecrow doesn't have a brain.
That was this skeleton or
The tin
the metal guy.
The metal Tin Man don't have no heart.
You sure?
I'm positive. But
So the scarecrow's stupid.
Scarecrow ain't got no brain.
So wouldn't the heartless man with the axe that's made out of metal? That's the guy you want to go with you.
Yeah, he's cold as ice.
Hey, bro.
You need somebody
I
hard.
like your axe. Hop in my car.
Yeah.
And because me and this stupid scarecrow can't find our way, although they clearly said
Follow the road.
follow
The only road in the goddamn country.
It's the only one.
It's the only one.
And it's like, but nope. Let's get this. Okay, so he's he's rusted up, and she puts
She spits on it.
and rubs it. She puts some oil on him, and this picture seems to be showing a witch spying on a hipster, rubbing his nipple with a hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that page.
Yeah, that's weird.
So they take off, and they're going down the road, and they're like, "Hey, there's a lion sitting on the side of the road. Let's just stop and talk to it like this is something that happens every day in Kansas."
Yeah. And the lion is like, "Oh man, please don't bother me, don't hit me, 'cause I'm scared as shit."
And she's like, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth."
and and then finally, like at some point, Dorothy's like, "I've got a great fucking idea." She's like, "Hey, Scarecrow, you don't have a fucking brain. Tin Man's cold as ice and ain't got no heart. And this fucking almost 1,500.
Look at the scarecrow. He's like,
dude,
he's
she's talking
he's
to
with.
fucking cat.
We are so getting laid today. It looks like the scare. Look at this.
Look at that.
Scarecrow's like she is about to just.
And that look on his face.
they're just
is
gonna
like,
watch. They're gonna be so
okay,
respectful.
that look on that Tin Man's face, is like, damn right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I told you, man.
and she's like, and hey, he ain't got no brain, he ain't got no heart, I ain't got no home, and apparently this 1,500-pound fucking fur death machine is scared of every fucking thing in sight. Let's go see the wizard, where we're all pretty much gonna go to the same place and get it all figured out. That chair's got a floating head above it.
Okay, we're gonna figure that out here in a minute.
Okay,
So
they're in the
at some
popsicles.
point, they're all skipping together, singing about the Wizard of Oz, and then there's a chair that has a head above it. I still haven't figured that out. I have no idea.
I don't know
It's
what-
supposed to be the Wizard of Oz, I think.
Yeah, okay, so they end up, they finally get through, like, the road, and there's, like, this flower field that apparently they got a real fucked up, and so they make it to the Emerald City.
I drank all my beer, hard liquor.
Oh, shit. Okay, so anyway, they make it to the Emerald City, and I'm gonna be honest, this isn't in the book, but I just remember this part from the movie. That one fucking weird dude with the mustache was like, "You can't come in here 'cause we're stupid." And then
That's what he
finally,
said.
that's pretty much, and he was like, he was crying. He was like crying so hard.
Who played him? Jake Gyllenhaal?
I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal even existed in the 30s. It might have been, who knows? Oh God, what happens when we die? Do y'all ever think about that shit?
Who's that Mexican guy that plays in everything? I think it was him.
Antonio Banderas?
Yeah. he was definitely in there somewhere.
Was it Antonio Banderas or Danny Trejo? The fucking machete dude.
Yeah, machete.
Okay, anyway.
Oh God.
So they finally make it. They get past the fucking Jake Gyllenhaal machete guard. And the wizard, they go talk to the wizard, and everybody's like, I'm scared as fuck, because there's this green floating head there.
What about the monkeys? Didn't the ugly...
I
thought she was a good witch, and why is she sending monkeys, or did I miss something?
That's the bad... See, the bitch that got crushed by the house, that's her sister.
But I thought the other sister... Is there another good witch of the South?
That's how they break it down. There's the good bitch, the bad witch, and the ugly bitch. I'm guessing that this one is like the ugly bitch.
I don't know. I get that.
I feel like ugly bitches would have flying monkeys.
So they send a flying monkey before or after that they talk to the wizard.
And I don't know what's up with this picture, but it looks like Dorothy's wearing some sort of Nordic war helmet, and there's a lot of mice.
That's what they used to wear in Sweden.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she got all the mice out of Ireland with it.
Yeah.
It's a
You're
magical
right. You're
hat.
right.
That's what she got from the wizard.
You're right.
Because she didn't get nothing else.
Why are there so many fucking mice?
That's a lot of mouses.
That is a lot of mouses. So many mices.
I'm losing the
So
story
okay. But anyway.
So the wizard was a lying bitch. We find this out.
We find that out a little bit later, but the wizard's like, "Hey, I'll give you all whatever you want."
Okay, he's looking directly at her tits.
Yeah.
The scarecrow is looking directly at her tits while everyone else is looking at the dog. This was illustrated into this book.
Okay.
Glinda? Who's Glinda?
I don't even know. When was there a Glinda?
God, we should have read this book.
Glinda's the good witch.
Glinda's the good witch.
Is the good witch. I feel like Glinda works at Shoney's. That sounds like a good Shoney waitress.
I'd tip her.
I'd give Glinda a good tip.
Be nice to her.
But the wizard was like, "Hey, I'll give you all whatever you want if you go kill this witch, right?"
Yeah.
So they go out there.
But wasn't he a lying bitch and he wasn't nothing?
Yeah, they found that out.
He gave him a bunch of fake shit. He's like, here's something shaped like a heart. That's good, right?
No, like he gave in the movie. He gave him
clock.
He gave him a fucking gun in the movie, dude.
He
wanted
gun?
that bitch to die.
He's like, man, you don't need a heart if you can shoot people.
Take his fucking gun. Anyway, yeah, dude, he gave him the fucking Tin Man had a gun.
What did he give the lion?
He gave the lion. A medal. The lion got a medal.
Why?
Because medal.
Here, you've been a pussy your whole life.
Here's the medal. So the lion ends up getting like a distinguished service medal, and then Scarecrow, and he was like, Scarecrow, you don't have a fucking brain, but here's the GED. Everybody gets to pass. So Scarecrow gets a GED. Lion gets a distinguished service medal. And that diploma is going to control your central nervous system. God damn it! And he just wanted to fucking feel. Anyway, and then the Tin Man. Fuck, what did he give the Tin Man?
That's what I'm wondering. What did he give a Tin Man for a brain?
He gave the Tin Man
a heart.
For a heart.
No, he gave him a clock for the heart. We said that.
Well, for like a ticker. Are you thinking about? Are you thinking about?
Tick,
are you thinking about Hook?
It was in the shape of a heart, and it was a clock, or equivalent.
Or the equivalent.
And I don't even want to know what he gave to Dorothy.
He told Dorothy, he's like, bitch, you could have gone home this whole time, just smack your fucking shoes together and say, hey, take me home. And that's what she did. And she left all these badass people behind to go back to a fucking dirt farm in the middle of a goddamn dust bowl.
To find out that she had just slammed her head off of something like a moron.
This whole goddamn time.
And it was nothing.
Just knocked her head off.
And you find out at the end that none of this happened, and so it was really pointless. And I'm overall pretty goddamn disappointed with the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. So that was Mother.
It's the end.
That's the end of Wizard of Oz.
The end.
Thanks, everybody. Like and subscribe.